In this video, we're going to look at Paul George's helpful defense from Wednesday's victory. Paul George gets matched up against Ricky Rubio after a rebound. As Rubio quickly cuts back to his left to catch the defense napping, George does an excellent job of shifting his hips to push Rubio towards the helping big. George then knifes under the congestion to spring out the backside. He positions himself at the left elbow so as to help on the roll or recover to Rubio. When Booker goes to pass, George reads it and begins to dig down onto DeAndre Ayton. Booker has to lob the pass high over Zubac, which causes it to float longer and thus allows George to reach his hand in and deflect the ball off of Ayton for a much needed turnover. Matched up against Rubio at the point, George has the task of denying him from getting into the paint in screen and roll action. When the screen from Ayton arrives, George sprints hard over the top and beats Rubio to the spot near the left elbow to wall off a drive. When Rubio stops to throw an entry pass into Ayton, George gets both hands up and deflects it away to force Ayton to have to step up and get the ball in traffic. Before Ayton can even gain possession of the ball, George reaches his left hand in to poke it loose and eventually comes away with it to force yet another turnover that goes in the Clippers' favor. Ricky Rubio speeds up into the front court to try to catch the Clippers napping a little bit. Paul George is in the corner, where he can help on a Rubio drive or stay close enough to Booker should a pass arrive. Rubio then uses his smarts and quickness to turn the corner on Patrick Beverley, but George reaches in with his right hand to smack the ball away and comes away with yet another steal. Lastly, it's George guarding Devin Booker. As Ayton walks up to set a screen, George once again fights over the top to stop Booker from getting to where he wants. However, George does get off balance and slips when Booker spins back to his left. It should be a critical mistake, but hustle and help will save George. Ivica Zubac steps up on Booker to give George a chance to recover, and he gets a hand up to prevent Booker from seeing a potential passing lane. The second Zubac recognizes George is back in the play, he darts back to Ayton and George flies in to contest the Booker pull-up quite well. It results in a miss and shows how George's length and hustle matters to the Clippers defense.